Imagine living in a world where the shadows hold not just whispers, but the power to silence forever. In the heart of the 20th century, amidst the Cold War's chill, there existed an organization that was more than just intelligence gathering. It was a lethal tool wielded in silence, the KGB. The Committee for State Security, better known by its Russian acronym KGB, is remembered for its clandestine operations, but its role in political assassinations abroad tells a tale of a grim chapter in global politics, one that shook the world and often changed the course of history. The KGB's roots in political assassinations can be traced back to its predecessor, the NKVD, under Stalin. But it was during the Cold War that it perfected the dark art of eliminating dissent and perceived threats beyond the Soviet Union's borders. These operations were not just about removing an individual, they were a statement, a show of reach and power, a psychological warfare meant to instill fear and submission. Consider the chilling case of Georgy Markov, a Bulgarian dissident writer who dared to criticize his homeland's communist regime from the safety of London. In 1978, Markov's life was cut short by a weapon fit for a spy novel, an umbrella. But this was no ordinary umbrella. It was modified to fire a pellet containing ricin, a deadly toxin, into Markov's leg as he walked across London's Waterloo Bridge. Markov's assassination, widely believed to be orchestrated by the KGB in collaboration with the Bulgarian Secret Service, serves as a brutal reminder of how far the KGB was willing to go to silence its critics. But why should this matter to us today? The legacy of fear, intimidation, and the violation of sovereign borders by the KGB's political assassinations endures, reminding us of the lengths to which totalitarian regimes will go to maintain their grip on power. It's a stark warning of the perils of unchecked authority and the importance of safeguarding freedoms and democratic values against the shadow of tyranny. The KGB's hand in political assassinations abroad did not merely eliminate individuals, it sought to destabilize opposition, instill fear among exiles, and send a clear message to anyone who might oppose the Soviet regime. This extended beyond the borders of the Soviet Union, affecting global politics and the lives of countless individuals who found themselves in the crosshairs of the KGB. One cannot speak of the KGB's assassinations without mentioning its extensive use of spies and informants, a network that spanned the globe. This vast web of intrigue was instrumental in identifying, tracking, and ultimately eliminating those deemed enemies of the state. The KGB's operations were meticulously planned, often utilizing technology and methods that seemed to belong to the future, further showcasing their relentless pursuit of control and influence. The emotional toll of the KGB's actions on the families of the victims and the exile communities cannot be overstated. Families were left to grieve, often without closure, as the true extent of the KGB's involvement was shrouded in secrecy. Exile communities lived in constant fear, looking over their shoulders, wondering if they might be next, a psychological torment that lasted generations. As we reflect on the KGB's legacy in political assassinations, it's crucial to remember the human cost of these actions. Behind every operation was a person, with dreams, aspirations, and loved ones. The story of the KGB's role in political assassinations abroad is not just a tale of espionage and intrigue, it's a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating impact of political machinations on individuals and their families. In conclusion, the KGB's involvement in political assassinations abroad represents a dark chapter in the history of international relations, one from which we must learn. It reminds us of the importance of transparency, accountability, and the protection of human rights. As we move forward, let us carry with us the stories of those who were silenced, ensuring their voices continue to echo as a beacon of caution and hope for a future where such actions are relegated to the annals of history, never to be repeated. The specter of the KGB's legacy serves as a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit against the forces of oppression, and a call to action for all of us to stand vigilant against the shadows of tyranny.